Hello everyone, thank you for clicking my video. In today's video, I'll show you 2 ways of drawing anime hair from the 90s. And as you can see, I've already actually drew them out once. I realized that from my previous video that my penciling tend to be kind of rough and sketchy, if that's a good way to describe it, and sometimes you can't really tell what I'm drawing because it's so messy. So I thought maybe I can do it like this, so that'll be easier for you guys on the eyes. Okay, let's start. Okay, so first we'll go with this one. I guess I can call this one the fluffy bubbly hairstyle, you know, because it looks fluffy and bubbly. Okay, so what you do first is you go on the top of the head and then you separate the head into 3 parts. And I'm not sure if you can see, but I actually drew 2 dots right here to separate it. And what we'll do is we'll start at the side of whichever the face is facing towards. So we'll start right here, and then the bang will always go up like that, like in a circle, and then for the hair, they will all be facing the opposite direction of the face. Oh, so one thing when drawing hair is that for these individual hair strands, try to make them different size and length so that they will look like actual hair. It tends to look kind of weird if you make them all like each of these the same size. Okay, so like that, and then for this part we'll stop at wherever the face is, so right here. And then what I do is I'll usually go into the middle part. Maybe this is just me, but when I'm drawing this kind of hairstyle, I tend to make this middle part like a really large and long strand of hair. And then we'll go, and then we'll stop at the top of the ear. And then for this side, we'll start like right here where the head is. And then that's it. Okay, and then the next step, we'll go to the other dot. And then where this dot at, we will draw a upside down mustache sprouting from this part of the head. Okay, so for this thing, I guess some people don't understand why you need to draw this, but I'm guessing that back then this part of the hair is to indicate the part of the hair on the head where they go into different directions. And you know how some hair over there, it will kind of look like this in real life, where at this part they will kind of be sprouting. The short hair will stand up like that. So I guess it's for that. Okay. And next we'll connect these 2 parts. And when you're drawing the line that connect these 2, it's a bit hard to tell. So there's 2 lines right here. The line at the bottom is the line of the shape of the head, and then this top part, this top line is the line of the hair. And then the thing about this line is that you don't make it like a perfect circle kind of curve, but on the side that's closer to this mustache, make it a little bit more outward, like that. I guess the best way to explain it is like an upside down check, like that. And then this part that kind of curves up will be the part that's like facing the mustache. And then same for right here. So the line that starts from where the mustache is, it will be a bit more bulgy, like that. Okay, so I drew the ear here, but for some people, if you're not too comfortable with drawing ear, you can not draw the ear and then make the hair start right here and then just like go like that. But I drew it because Okay. Oh, and so this step is you can apply this to either short hair or long hair, but the main point is that when you're at the end of the hair, make sure that it goes outwards. Like it's like so it's like this. Kind of like a perm. Okay. Oh, and another thing about this hair is that you don't. Sometimes when you're drawing hair, you know how there's like those lines that, between all the hair. For this hairstyle, you don't have to draw it. Just kind of draw like the outline of the hair. Okay, and that's that. And then up to the next one. This one, I guess I'll call this the gravity defying bangs. For this hairstyle, the bang is the main point. The rest of the hair, like the back of the hair, it doesn't matter. You can draw like a normal anime hair, but the main point is that the bang goes up and then down. Okay, so what you do first is kind of look for the place where the hair and the skin separates, and then you draw a dot at the middle, and then starting from that dot, we will draw an elongated M. Like that, a long M. Okay, and then we'll just draw the hair from there. And unlike the previous hair, for this hair, each strand is kind of its own thing. So kind of, you see how I did, like I separated them. So kind of draw each strand by themselves. So you don't have to completely draw them like individually. Like you can, let me see, I'll do it right here. So you can kind of leave a little space in between, like they kind of connect. Also, like before, make each strand it's like different sizes and length. Don't make them look like all the same size and uniformed. Okay, I guess that would do. And then go on to the face. Okay, so for this step, it can vary depending on whichever you like. So for this step, I'll turn off the light so you can see more clearly. Some people, what they do for the inside of the hair is that they would just like draw like these lines. So like you can kind of see that, that this is where the hair and the skin separates, but you won't draw like an actual line to indicate that. You can do that. And then some other people, what they'll do is they'll do like these zigzags right there, just to show where the hair and the skin separates. There's that. Depends on you, whichever way you like, both is okay. Okay, and then the rest, the hair doesn't really matter, just looks like regular, normal, modern anime hair, just strands. Oh, and this step is optional, but I do see some artists, like you see right here where the end meets, they will put like a little strand of hair right there, like that. I don't know why, for aesthetic purpose, I guess, but you don't really have to do this, but if you want to. Oh, and then for this hairstyle, add some of these lines. Like that. Okay, let me turn up the light so you guys can kind of see. So these two hairstyles, they're kind of polar opposites. Like this one, it's like just the outline, kind of simple and really puffy and bubbly, and then this one is kind of like the opposite. It's like really sharp, sharp with edges and all these different lines. You can choose which one you want that you prefer to draw. Of course, there's like pros and cons for each. For this one, the pro is that it's easier to draw because it's so simple, but the con is that when it comes to coloring, it's kind of hard to color this hair in a realistic kind of way because of the way this hair is like, it's pretty unrealistic. So it's hard to color, but if you just want to draw in lines, and I guess go with this hairstyle. And then for hairstyle, the pro is that when it comes to coloring, because there's so many lines and so detailed, it's easier to color and kind of guess where to shade. But the con is obviously it's more harder to draw, more details and more time consuming. In the end, it's up to you, based, whichever you choose. I think they're both really nice hairstyles. But yes, and so for people who watch my video, please let me know if you liked the way I did it this time, where I sketched it out first and then I drew over it, because as you can kind of see, my sketching or penciling is kind of messy, and I'm afraid that sometimes the lines will overlap and you can't really tell what is what. So which is why I did it like this time. But maybe you prefer me to draw from scratch. Up to you. Please let me know in the comments. And that's it for today's video. I hope you were able to learn something, and until next time, bye bye.